What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm installing this wig that I got from Unice. All of the information will be in the description box below. This is a brown ombre V-part wig. I believe it is 24 inches, but I'll have all of the information floating across the screen. This is just a close-up look of all of the features. So you have your elastic band as well as your clip at the bottom. It has a drawstring as well as this non-slip grip at the bottom of the wig. So this is just what the construction looks like on the inside, and then this is a closer look of the yaki straight is the texture of the hair on the outside. And then this is just a couple of the things that came in the box. So if you want to see me install this, you got to keep watching. So for this V-part install, I'm doing my leave out and my braid down a little bit differently. This time I'm doing a V-part leave out, if that makes sense. So I'm like, my leave out is in the shape of a V, because usually I'll have it just going straight back, but I wanted to try it in the shape of a V just to see if that would make a difference or anything. So I'm getting ready to braid my hair going straight back in the back, and I'm taking a look and I'm like, why the heck do I look like Angelica Pickles' doll Cynthia from Rugrats? If you know, you know. I'm like, okay, a mess. But anyways, so like I said, the rest of my hair is going to be going in braids, just straight to the back, real plain and simple. If you don't want to do braids, you can do a low ponytail, whatever floats your boat. I just like doing the braids because it makes my hair lay flatter. And I don't have to worry about it being poofy. So I'm braiding the back, and then I'm braided the top and the sides. And yeah, this is just my braid down and what it looks like. So the wig comes with this like string in between the two V parts. I guess it's to keep it together for packaging, but you have to cut these off so that you can install the wig. Please don't try to install the wig with this on. It won't work. Actually, you know what? I never tried. Maybe it will, but I'm not going to do it like that. I think they're meant to be cut. So yeah, once it's cut, it looks like this. You can see it's in the shape of a V. You can also see that kinky straight texture, and this is the drawstring in the back. I love drawstrings now on these wigs because it makes it more secure. So now I'm just going to slide the elastic band on the back of my head and then slide the wig on. And what I do is I put in the comb in the back first just so I can have some leverage. And then after I flip my hair over, that's when I start adjusting the combs in the front. And it may take you a little second to get used to, but it's really easy. Like, you're just sliding in the combs. That's why I recommend having braids over a ponytail underneath. Like, even if you have to do two big braids, because you want something for the combs to kind of like hold on to. If you just have like a ponytail, I mean, technically it can hold on to your hair, but it may like snag your hair and be uncomfortable. So if you can do braids, definitely recommend doing that. And now I'm just tightening the drawstring in the back of the wig. You just pull it out and then pull up the little clip to keep it in place. And now I'm just snapping the clips at the top onto my braids at the top, and it lays super flat and seamless. I absolutely love these V parts. Like, look how good that freaking looks. Like, yes. Yeah, so now I'm just brushing it out, and this hair is so pretty. I love a good yaki straight. It looks so natural and it looks so full and thick, and the color on here is really pretty. I love when it's straight because you can really see the color well. And it really looks like I left out a good amount of leave out. I could have left out a little less probably, but I don't know. We'll make it work. But yeah, so this is what it's looking like. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get into styling the wig. I decided I am just going to go ahead and part my hair down the middle. I have seen people do side parts with the V part, but maybe I'll try that next time. But right now, I'm just going to do a good old middle part. And I am going to lay some heat to this hair, or my hair, so that it can blend. So I'm taking my heat protectant. I think it's the Care is what it's called, something like that. And then my flat iron. This flat iron is not even the flat iron I typically use on my real hair. The wide flat iron I use for my weave, but even so, it's still blended really, really well. Like, look at this blend. And I didn't even get like super close to the root because I'd be scared because it's flat iron too wide. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other side. All I need is one pass through, and then I brush it and it blends perfectly. And that is that. Lastly, I'm just taking my flat iron and just passing it through the hair. just to straighten out any like lumps and bumps that may have gotten in the hair from like packaging and shipping and all of that. But besides that, I love the kinky straight texture because it's easier to flat iron. Like, you want to still be able to see that kinky texture, so I'm not gonna like do the chase method and try to get it bone straight. Like, that defeats the purpose. Like, I just want it to just be straight and flat. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then next I'm going to do my edges. I debated whether I should do edges or not, but I am just gonna do just a little bit, just for the heck of it. But yeah. And yeah, so after that it is done. I'm just gonna brush it a little bit more, but besides that, that was super quick. It really took like maybe like 10-15 minutes to install this, and I have a sew-in look. We all know we love this natural look now. You get to wear your hair out in the front, and it's a really good protective style from like regular wigs, so you're not ripping out your edges. But yeah, so this is what the back of the hair looks like. It looks really thick and full, and this color is super pretty. When I say I really love wearing this hair straight, I feel like straight, in my opinion, looks the best. But I am going to curl this hair just to show you what it looks like curled, and to show you how it holds a curl, which is cute, but straight personally is my favorite. So to curl this type of hair, especially like yaki straight, I personally learned that using a wand is best. I'm particularly using this one that I got from Unice. So definitely check out their website to see if they still have this wand. I think I got it like last year. But I like this wand because it curls the hair really well, and I feel like the curls hold better with this wand. Whenever I use like a regular curling iron, I feel like the curls kind of like droop or just fall out. Something about this wand. So I think, or maybe it's like the heat settings or whatever. I do have it on like 450, as high as it goes. But when I use this wand, my curls last all freaking day. So this is how the curls are looking on the right side. Definitely came out cute with a little wand curler. Very springy, very bouncy. Definitely use some spritz if you want them to last a little bit longer. But I don't use spritz. I like to comb through them to get more of a body wave, but I'm just doing like a side-by-side comparison right now of what they look like straight versus curled. I prefer it straight. The curled is cute too, don't get me wrong, but I just prefer it straight. But yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and finish curling the other side of my head. 1, 2, 3, and voila. And this is what it looks like curled. You know, to each his own. Everybody has a preference. The curls are super cute too. I like that you can see like the gradient, or how the gradient in the hair looks, the ombre looks when hair is curled. But whatever. I'm gonna stop rambling about that. But anyways, y'all, all the information for this hair is in the description box below. Definitely check it out. I definitely recommend this quick and easy low maintenance wig. Definitely if you want to protect your edges from all those closures and all those frontal wigs. Like, we just need a break. And if you don't feel like paying like hundreds of dollars for a sew-in every couple months or whatever, or a month, however often you get your sew-ins, definitely check out this wig because it's like a sew-in at home. Do it yourself. But yeah, anyways, thanks so much for watching this video. Adios till next time.